Hello and welcome folks, Posm here, and I'm here to help you edit attire names here today using HXD and the mix start file for WWE 2K16. In my previous tutorial, we went over to the string file and edited a few strings. I've got my notes right here, so we need to keep that up there. We're going to need those for today. We're going to be editing the attire names of Shinsuke Nakamura to give credit to those modders which created the individual files that I have for him. So now I am going to go over to WWE 2K16 and go first to the pack CH and look up Shin to check out my files, as I want to make sure I have these particularly checked off. So 48302, that is attire 1. SMKs is 48312, so that's attire 2. Oddays is 48322, so that's attire 3. So I want to also note that it's pack 438. And those are the particular notes that we want to have off the start here. So something else I'm going to go over is go over to the string file, the string sheet that we went to previously, and look at these green ones here. So this is attire 1, attire 2, attire 3. These are the default names used by Cave Wave Rider's Universal Attire Unlocker. So we're going to want these string values as well. So I'm just going to copy, tab over and paste, copy, tab over and paste, copy, tab over and paste. So what we want to have is, instead of this number, we're going to replace it with this number, because this is the string that we edited to say Brave Bird, and etc. with these two others. So now that we're done with all of our notes, we're going to go over to, we'll go over to the WWE 2K16 folder, go to Pack, and then scroll down to MISC01 Start DLC 10. This is the one that you want to go to if you want to edit the attire names. This is the latest DLC that edits any of the attires, so it's the latest one that has any of the attire information in it. So what we're going to do is go to Search, Find, then you're going to want to search for COS in capitals. And that will bring you right to the start here. Now I'm going to do something for visual purposes that you don't necessarily need to do. I'm going to change this to 32 so we can see some more information on the screen. And first off, we want to search for 483. This will find where the 483 is in this attire unlocking information. So I want to go to the start here, to the COS, and then search, find, change this data type from string to integer number, and then 483, and any bit width, it would be any bit width. And search for Ford E301, that would be right. If you want, you can open up the calculator and check for yourself. 483 changes to E301. Of course, you take the last number and flip it over to the end. So big ending, basically like Big E. So we've got this. It'll see here that we've got 3 attires unlocked. And you can see here now, this 32C9 is the name of the first attire. So you can see that with the C932 that it's flipped. The second half is at the beginning. We want to do it the same with here. So it's going to be 21 and then 35. So let's relocate that down here. So we're going to go once again with 21 first and then 35. And that will be the first attire name. If you want to go and hit right a few times, you can see these Fs. What these Fs mean is that that attire is unlocked. And you should see that for 4 bytes. And then you go over and you can see CA32. And that is the next one that we want to change to 3522. So we need to flip it once again. So it goes to 22 and then 35. You can see you got a couple of zeros and then a bunch of F's. And then this is the next attire. And that would be 2335. So that has all of your attire names renamed. And you can repeat that as much as possible as needed as you get 10 attires. Now, while we're here, we'll go over some additional information if you want to manually edit these instead of using Cave Wave Rider's tool. So this is the pack number. If you want to change this to, say, giving Superstar 100 attires, which is The Rock, he should already have some attires in here, but this is for demonstration. So this is 64. You're going to start with 64 and then do 00 and then edit that. And now that's, again, if you only want to do it manually. If you're just looking to do a changing attire names, you just need to change these string references like we went over at the start. You also want to make sure that this number matches the amount of attires you want unlocked for that particular wrestler. It's pretty simple when you get into it. Looking at this information can be pretty daunting, but you need to take it one piece at a time, really. So I'm going to save this MISC, and once again, if you watch my string, you will notice that there is a back file. As a matter of habit, I move these out of the folder and keep a backup elsewhere, and I'm going to save this string information for later. And just for safety's sake, I'm going to quit the game and reload it. Now, I'm not 100% sure if the MISC is live loaded or loaded only when you start the game. However, it is just a good practice to restart the game whenever you make any real modifications. This was a hassle originally with the game, but with the new update, it boots pretty quickly after the first loading time, as you saw there. So after that, we're going to go to play, one-on-one, normal. And then I have him in my custom not custom, downloaded superstars. There he is. He should be here. And you can see Brave Kurt, and you can see Brave Bird, SMK, and Auday. And there's also still the random button, which will stay random. So you've got these three here, and you can now know what attire you're going to be selecting, even if you installed it a couple of months ago and don't remember which one is which. So there are some strings that you can use. Lord Justice said that he would be keeping these reserved for people, these particular 30. If you want to have your own custom names in there, you can keep them to there. And then whenever he updates it, you'll have to edit your string again, but you'll know the approximate area for where you're replacing them. If you want to replace superstars that you know you're not going to use, even if they come out, you can use those strings as well. You'll want to use the future string. It makes it easier. If you do not have the future string, you need to open it in Xpacker, uncompress the string, and then re-inject it back into the string for you to be able to edit it this way. So that requires Xpacker, which is easier to edit strings in Xpacker anyways, and safer, so you can just work on it inside Xpacker. If you want a tutorial for editing strings in Xpacker, please let me know in the comment section, and I will get working on that. And for any other tutorials, please like and subscribe for more. This has been Possum, and I thank you for your time.